How y'all doing? Welcome to Vesta Angels Tarot. This is going to be a reading for December the 12th, 2023. And this is your Mercury goes retrograde video. All right. So, of course, this is going to be the last one of 2023. I believe it's going to be from today, even though we already had the shadow period 7 days before. Up until January the 1st, I believe, New Year's Day 2024, and then still 7 days after, so about January the 7th 2024. Okay. Now, again, for the people who do not know, I practice Vedic Sidereal. So, the Mercury right now is in Sag, right? But it's going retrograde into Scorpio. Okay? So, I did want to apologize, even though I don't know if it was my fault or what was going on last night. I hope y'all did get some type of information out of the reading that I posted when I went live. Of course, I couldn't put my phone in horizontal, like landscape, like I always do. I don't know what went wrong or what was the case. But, later on, after I got off, I was like, well, hey, maybe it's coming out sideways because first card was the strongest. The Emperor was in reverse, okay? And it's Mercury retrograde. So a lot of the reading was really talking about a reverse Emperor. Now, hopefully that you're subscribed to my channel, where that you've seen the link that I put to an old video. I believe it was 2019 that I did on Cardi B. So maybe last night reading was about her and her husband, because he still is her husband until I guess they actually finish paperwork or decide to go through with it or whatever. But I did say in that video in 2019, because I believe the reason I did that video was because she was going to court, right? She was going to court for an incident allegedly that happened at a club, some type of altercation with a girl or something like that. And I did a reading on that, but it mostly came out about her and her chart. Where I said in 2019 that she was supposed to, I don't know if I'm supposed to say allegedly, but according to my reading, she was supposed to divorce Offset back in 2019. And if you look at the video, I said that whatever happens, because she don't divorce him right now, she's going to go through a lot of financial problems and she's going to have to deal with a lot of his karma. I said it. And I said within the next 2 years or so, she should be divorcing. Now, it's a little over 2 years. It's been about almost three and a half, 4. But hey, because again, when readings are not all the time going to be exactly when it comes out right then. Readings need time to play out. Because when it comes to readings or when it comes to our personal life journeys, there is no such thing as time. Time is an illusion. Time is man-made, right? So, it's the timing to our our spiritual clock, and that's what came out for her. But things would have been so much different for her if she would have divorced in 2019, 20, when I seen it in her reading. And I called it out. All right, let's see. So we have Vedic Sidereal. The sun is still in Scorpio until 2.5 days. It's supposed to leave about the 15th. Okay, and then it will actually move to Sag, the sun. Look at there. Okay. I guess people who still consider Western astrology astronomy, you'll say that, well, we are already in Sag. Okay, well, I'm not conditioned to that anymore. This is what I do for my channel, where you can take an actual telescope and see the constellation. Not based on man-made said because I was born on this day, they don't want to make me this. Okay. So I chose to transition over to the truth. Now, the sun is in Scorpio until 2 more days, and then the sun here, amazing, will go to Sag. Mercury is in Sag, but will retrograde into Scorpio. So these two energies is gonna have a lot going on right now. Yes. And let me see what else going on. Saturn is still in Aquarius, Vedic sidereal, until because it was retrograde in Capricorn, but it moved back in November. So Venus is still in Libra. K2, of course, like we talked about the past couple of weeks, the past couple of months, K2 now is in Virgo. It was in Libra. Rahu was in Aries, but it moved to Pisces, and both will be in those zodiac signs until May 29th, 2025. Okay, so Jupiter is still retrograde in Aries, but it will be going direct into Taurus December the 31st. Okay, and as of tomorrow, we will have the new moon. The moon is in Sag. Yeah, the moon was in Scorpio, but we had the new moon yesterday. Okay, and as of tomorrow, it will be in Sag. So, if you don't know what a chart looks like, this is this. So you have Libra, Venus, Mars, Sun, Scorpio, Mercury retrograde, Moon, Saturn in Aquarius, Rahu in Pisces, Jupiter retrograde in Aries, Ascendant in Taurus, and then you got K2 in Virgo. I suggest that you know what your chart looks like, your personal birth chart, okay? Rather than relying on readings, then you can look at your own chart and see what personal planet is in what house that's personally affecting you. So your birth chart is very much more important than your birth certificate. A birth certificate is given to you to stamp on the bottom of your feet that you're a piece of property to your government or your country. Your birth chart is according to where was the sun, the moon, and all of this at the time of your birth, starting your spiritual journey. Okay. So this is why a lot of you watch readings to help you try to understand or help to give you some answers and guidance. No reader is going to have 100% answers for you because the answers are within. Okay. So anything I say or anybody else, you already got the answers. You're a lot of people as a collective that decide to listen and watch tarot. You're just wanting some backup info. Hey, Amanda. Hi. So y'all know I don't really do Christmas like that anymore. But I decided to put up this little bitty tree. Look how little. Look how little it is. It's a little bitty tree. So, yeah, that's about the most I'm gonna do. The most you're gonna get out of me. And I just really did that for decoration, actually. I don't have any other Xmas decorations up in the house or on the front door. And I think I found that little bitty tree at the thrift store. Looking for something else. And it was only like $3.99. I was like, huh, I'm gonna get this, and this is what I'm finna rock. But anyway, let's go over Mercury. I missed you, Amanda Hawkins. He said Charlie Brown tree. Yeah, that's crazy. Let's go over Mercury. As y'all can see, I'm back at the table. I said, let me start being lazy and get my app back to this table. I just hate sitting on the sofa because my back is not to the sofa. Because y'all know, if you didn't, I got a new sofa, but it's so poofy that you have to sit back down up in it. Okay, I wanted a cozy, cozy sofa. But anyway, communicate, analyze, let your mind tell you how to, and also the awareness of many thoughts about or from, and many words. Y'all are pros by now, especially if you've been with me for 6 years on this channel as loyal subscribers, because I also teach you. A lot of y'all journal and take notes. Um, I have been thinking about lately of coming up with a digital ebook on how to read tarot versus a couple of years ago when I was kind of much asking people to Zoom face to face, and we were doing it. I don't know, but I'm thinking about creating a digital ebook on how to read tarot and some other things. And I'm still working on my own oracle and tarot cards. That takes a lot because a lot of times, if you're not an artist or pay an artist, you have to buy, photo stock pictures and things like that. But I'm thinking about taking my own, about how I want to express the certain words and things. But maybe that's an idea that some of y'all can do too, okay, as passive income. Because last night's reading was really about using your creativity. You don't have to be a actual man as a masculine, as an emperor, but you are in control of your life, of your destiny as an emperor by taking charge, making the right decisions, making business moves, being business bosses, right? Big bosses. And I feel for a lot of you, it's time to do that. It's time to go into a different outlet. I'm not telling nobody to quit their job, but it's time for you to do more according to your life purpose. Okay, reverse emperor to the king of wands in the upright. It's time for you to do more. If a lot of you are in love relationships right now, this is also speaking to your spouse or mate. For them, it's time for them to step up, um, to be more accessible, to help to make more decisions, to step in more, to take charge a lot more. Hey Stagner, and yeah, because they probably finna come back out. That's probably why I'm stuck on it. But anyway, the lowest and the highest aspect control the situation, results from the power. Okay, secrets, resurrection, purification from resurrection, your highest ideals, and wisdom and insight. So let's go ahead and get these out. Y'all know if I'm... Didn't I just shuffle and the sun is still there? Okay. Probably because we finna get ready to go in Sag. Now, whether you're watching my readings or somebody else, now on other people's channel, you will start to see the Temperance card come out a lot. If they're Western astrology, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, Temperance is here. That's because the sun is in Temperance. Okay, the sun will soon move to Sag. And anytime the sun is actually in a zodiac sign, you will start to see it represent itself, okay, every time somebody pull out a card. But they don't know that, but I do, as far as Vedic Sidereal. Okay. That's why a lot of people... Tell me if I'm wrong. If y'all been watching other people's videos, y'all been seeing the death card come out a lot, right? And those people are Western astrology. I'll wait. Not just on my channel. Y'all been seeing a lot of people pulling the death card. That's because the sun is in Scorpio. So the sun is going to pull where the power is from that zodiac sign. Okay? So now you won't start to see the death card so much. Okay, you're going to start seeing Sagittarius cards, which is going to be the Temperance, probably the Jupiter. Not well, you know what I mean with Jupiter, the Wheel of Fortune. You're going to also start seeing the what I call the Knight of Wands, Sag. Other people may say, "Oh, that's a Leo, Aries, Sag," but I call it specifically Sag on my channel. I don't really feel that the Knight of Wands is Leo. It's more of a Sag energy for me. But you're gonna start seeing the Knight of Wands a lot. You're gonna see Jupiter. I keep saying Jupiter. Um, the Wheel of Fortune, and you're gonna start seeing the Temperance. Okay. Okay, look how we landed on Awaken with love and compassion. Keep your eyes open when you decide to live a more conscientious life. You will see signs of grace everywhere. Okay, so some of you are being awakened, and I know some of you don't want no love relationship, but that's what you were made and created by the beautiful, most gracious hands of the divine as a human shell with a spiritual soul in it, okay, which is to actually display and express and receive and give love and compassion. That's what we were created for and in the likeness of, okay. But a lot of people are so allergic, okay, to love relationships that they ain't trying to do that no more. And that's not actually what the divine want. It's only because that the person that you want to choose for love and relationship, yeah, thank you, angels, they're having problems with their awakening, okay. And that's part of the karma, Rahu, that we have to deal with and go through as spiritual beings in this human experience. Um, it wasn't supposed to be. It wasn't supposed to be easy. It wasn't designed to be easy. Okay, but that's why you have Rahu and K2. K2 as spirituality, your past life, and also Rahu as your karma. Okay. So, some of you have been trying to get more rest, which is very good. Because when you do that, you're allowing that awareness to come in. I know, I can't wait to find somebody who continuously make me laugh. Because I'm a little bit of a jokester, or you know who I remind myself of? Like a black Roseanne. But y'all don't be around me every day, so y'all wouldn't know that. But that's actually how I act. I act like a Roseanne. I don't know if a lot of people who watch me remember that TV show, but that's actually how I talk every day, and I need somebody to keep up with me like that. So we have a tsunami. Oh my gosh, I hope we're not about to have um some type of weather phenomenal act. Somebody or you're about to have to take action to charge forward. So when you combine your action with unwavering faith, that power of grace is going to meet your needs. You love that show too? I used to love that show. I used to come home every day from elementary school or high school or whatever and watch that show. So, yeah, but she was in the news with President Trump. Stagner, who ain't in the news with President Trump? Okay. He's a global name and known person. He has businesses all over the world. He's been doing business for a long time before he even started running for presidency. Um, President Trump is, you can call like an emperor. It's not about how you see him as his character. It's It's what he is known for that makes him as an emperor. He's a CEO. He's a boss. He's a owner of multi businesses, whether he did right by them or not. Okay, it's just the point. You got people in government and people that's running this world right now that ain't no better than nobody else. Okay, ain't nobody good on this earth. Why? Because we all have karma. So ain't no point of pointing the fingers at this person and that person and that. It don't even matter. Okay. But a wake up call is coming here. You're gonna get this insight, and I'm not picking on you, Stagner, or anything like that. Um, I used to didn't know a lot about President Trump. Um, but actually, after all this stuff that started going on lately and things like that, I started now to see what he was talking about. And it's all about, thank you, angels, insight to understand. Okay. Sometimes when people say things, you may not have an open mind to see their perspective or their perception until after some bull crap happens, and then you see and understand where they're coming from. Okay. Um, but some wisdom and some insight is coming toward and for you, where you're going to be able to get or receive the highest ideas or ideals out of it or about it. Now, it may contain some rules, regulations, policies, and also restrictions, but it's asking you, you're going to be able to charge forward when, um, or something will be, it can be now when Mercury goes back direct, okay, by January the 1st, January the 7th, after the shadow period. It will give you an opportunity to act. It's going to be different for everybody in their chart. But for some of you, you may be able to charge forward now, okay, because Mercury has been, is going retrograde right now. Now, if it's not you, it can be the person or situation that you're thinking about. Cross watcher, right? That maybe they're about to get that insight, that wisdom, and come to you or charge forward towards you to get the results from a misunderstanding or try to get you to understand from their position. Okay, because they want to now use many words based off the many thoughts, of course, that they have been thinking and analyzing or over analyzing, and they're ready to communicate. Somebody here still is having a wake up call. Okay, where I'm not saying you want a person to come towards you. Everybody's situation is different. I'm just putting the information out there. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of green that just came out. Reminding me of the heart chakra. So we have breathe and innocence. This childhood card reminds me can be fifth house of Leo or also like a six of cups. Um, this person also may have an awareness by lessening their ego, okay, or this can be vice versa, to come to you after they take a deep breath, okay, to get ready to choose or try to choose many words to try to get your awareness or to speak or communicate with you, okay, because they may have some questions um, for you to help to give them more insight about who you are, why you want this, why you want that, why you won't do this, why you won't do that. Okay, that conversation is going to be different for everybody. But I feel that if a conversation was more upsetting, the last time you communicated with this person, maybe they did. I said this last night too. Maybe if they said something without giving you a lot of awareness or information or clarity in that conversation, they want to make sure that you have the insight, okay, as an understanding that they was trying to be innocent by it. They weren't trying to really mean anything by it. They weren't trying to be rude. They could also have been playing too much, okay, where that this person can be very childlike, or like to play around a lot, or talk crap. But they are hoping that you would give them a chance to communicate. And for some people, they're ready to, yes, to come your direction and take a chance on you. Again, if you ain't trying to be bothered with nobody, then when I get to the next cards, maybe there'll be the information for you only. And it came back out anyway. You see that? You or this other person can be a Libra or a Taurus here. This is my beauty card representing like the Empress energy. Um, some of you, as a divine feminine Empress energy, you're waiting in your beauty for this person to acknowledge you, to give you some type of awareness, because you're not charging toward them. As an Empress here, you waiting on this person to come towards you. I'm not trying to insult any masculines that may be watching, but that is a masculine energy, because masculine energy, like the Sag here, are natural hunters. Um, you like to handpick your women, right? You like to go and choose your women if that's what you prefer. Some men find it insulting for women to pick them up, because then they may say, well, she's this, she's that, because she picked me up in a bar, because they were not able to use their testosterone. They were not able to use many words, right? For some masculines to try their game out, they rap game. But, if a masculine is drawn to a divine feminine, he wants to see the insight, okay, or to speak with her to get the highest ideals of where her mind is. And only he at that time can ask those specific questions that's right for the connection for him. So again, that is just natural order. You don't see in the animal kingdom, right, out in the wilderness, out in the desert, or anywhere else, that a divine feminine animal goes and try and talk to the masculine animal. Okay, it's the masculine animal, as a lion, a leopard, a elephant, or anything else. They go to the divine and mate. You understand? So you said I'm all three with the Sagittarius moon. Really? Well, Stagner, you being activated. Okay. You and I said this the other day too, didn't I? I said something is being activated. Somebody here is an air sign. Don't have to be their sun sign, but definitely can be a moon, or Mercury is in your Gemini, Aquarius, 11th house, in your third house of Gemini, or your seventh house of Libra. So you would need to look in your chart and see uh, if Mercury is in one of those houses for some of you. Okay, or it can be the person you're thinking about. Um, Take a leap. Divine protection is always by your side. This sounds like that Allstate commercial. Is always by your side. All right. Somebody here really wants to connect with you. Some of y'all like, I ain't sending no ex. I don't really feel that's an ex. For some of you that has met somebody some type of way. Could have been a couple of months ago, but maybe you didn't really take it nowhere. Maybe you had a couple of phone conversations or some meetups or something like that. But this person, I don't want to say they have been hunting you, because that sounds terrible. But they have a lot of Sag. Somebody here has a lot of Sag in their chart. Somebody here is either a Sag or Scorpio, a Libra or a Taurus, or a Pisces. Can also be Gemini and Aquarius. But again, like I said, don't have to be your sun sign. Where is my thing? Okay. Now, the only thing that is in Libra right now, this card here, beauty, is Venus. Okay, so Venus is showing up here. Nothing's in Gemini. And Saturn is in Aquarius, those three air signs. So somebody is very aware, or if you're the masculine, you're very aware of this person's beauty. It's in the eye of the beholder, right? And either this person is not charging for it, or you as the masculine is not charging for it, or want to take action toward this person that you do see some type of beauty in. It can be the fragrance they wear, um, the light makeup that they wear, the way that they do their hair, the way that they carry themselves, the way that they have mothering skills, nurturing, compassion, love. Um, or somebody sees this in you, sees the beauty in you, but they need to take a deep breath because they're scared to come towards you. But you're very, really innocent, though. You're very childlike at heart. You love to laugh and play around. Some of you, you like to fish. You still like to go out in nature. You like to go to the water. You like to go to, like in nature, okay, and see the trees, the mountains. I know I miss Tennessee. I really want to go back to Tennessee. Some of you may be thinking of wanting to take a trip to see the mountains. Probably also can be like the Grand Canyons or actual Tennessee, or North Carolina, West Virginia, Virginia, somewhere South Carolina. Um, it may be pretty windy though. Some of you, your wind is going to pick up some speed in your state or country. So it can be some type of bad weather that may be coming toward you. But I feel it probably going to be a lot windy the next couple of days. So just keep that in mind. Let's see. If you were wondering, this person do see you as a empress. Okay. Everybody has not had a child as a collective. So some people here may want to make a family with you. Some people already have kids that's older. I know I do. I don't want any more children. You know what I mean? But everybody hasn't had children already. So this person sees you as the one, or you may see someone where you want to partake in their beauty, of them every day. But maybe you just don't know how to say it or tell this person. But I feel that that's probably the secret that's here. Now, it may be some other detrimental secrets that may need to come out. But if it do, it does need to be activated and brought up to the surface. Okay. So that this person can make you aware of what, or, what they need to tell you. Um, so that you would know if you want to still press forward with this person. That also can be vice versa. But somebody here is, the situation itself is about to have a chance. Are you going to take a leap of faith to go with this? Because it is being activated here. As soon as I said that, the Chariot. Charge forward. Like I said, some of you may be traveling, may not be today, tonight, or tomorrow. Can be by the weekend or the next week and a half for the holidays. If not, you will be traveling somewhere within the next 7 months. Okay, 7 weeks for some of you. Also getting more out and about. Maybe you're deciding to go to some type of holiday party, some type of invitation where you're going to get very dressed up, dolled up, looking good, looking handsome. And you may actually decide to go. This also can be somebody coming towards you to ask you out on a date, or maybe you're going to ask this person out for hot cocoa, hot chocolate, something, okay? Um, Some of you also may want to take those type of drives through the forest where that you see like the Christmas lights, where they have all the trees and things like that dolled up for Christmas in some type of forest, or because I know we have that down here in Atlanta, Georgia, like at Stone Mountain. That's why that mountain there. Like at Stone Mountain, then you have like Callaway Gardens down here in Atlanta, and they, put all the lights and all that stuff for Christmas. So some of you may decide to go and do that. But the Chariot is here. So if this is not about love, this is about you getting the insight for you to understand that it's time for you to move forward from whatever you're doing, from whoever you with, from whatever situation. Um, you will take this long, deep breath to make this decision because you're wanting to see the highest ideals of it. What is it about? Why do I need to do this? Why is this my purpose? I need to understand the rules about this. So some of you, like I said before, it can be some rules, regulation, policies that you're going to have to abide by or change up or deal with, but you're ready to go forward. Now, this can be a Cancer or Capricorn that's here. Also, Virgo, Gemini, like I said, but somebody wants to come towards you here. Somebody also may show up with a new car or got their car repaired or is thinking about that. Or you thinking about charging for it to buy a new car or get your car fixed. So now we have the Four of Swords on the breath in the forest. This, like I said, whether this you or the crosswatcher, right? This is coming from right to left because the first card is the strongest. Coming from the past here, this was your situation where you took a break, they took a break, it was silence. Y'all wasn't talking, y'all wasn't communicating. But that is coming from your recent past, whether it's way back or recent past, because you did activate or something was activated for you and this person. But I don't feel you and whoever this cross watcher is, even though it was activated for both of you to take a chance on it, I don't feel anybody did. Okay? Or neither one of y'all charged forward with it to see what it could be. And that could have been because you had some things that were still hid, or this person did. Because these children aren't in the picture. Maybe they didn't want you to know they had children, or they're still dealing with co-parenting with their child's other co-parent or parent. So I told you that Emperor was going to come back out. And that's why I was talking about himself at the beginning of the reading. Aries energy. Yeah, because this is why the Emperor sits on a cement throne here. He can be cold and icy, stuck in his ways. Don't have to be an older person. But, I'm still kind of younger or of age, but I still act younger. But I got an old soul, okay? But this person is hard to budge. They probably also take their time about making decisions before they move forward. And whoever this person is, you are the cross watcher as the Emperor. They're ready to take a chance on making this right decision. Now, it can be like last night of why the Emperor was in reverse. And remember, I told y'all last night that maybe possibly when Mercury goes retrograde today, the Emperor may be ready to speak. Because now he or she has gotten that awareness after many thoughts about or from previous conversation or something that they did already take a chance on. Now that they got the insight and the answer from that, now they're ready to move forward. Okay. This also can be for you about a business move that you was thinking about, contemplating on. You haven't heard from the company, or you are ready to move forward, but you haven't heard from the company. So now maybe they will call you back and ask you, can you come in? Okay. Yeah. What did I tell y'all last night? Rewind it. I said the emperor in reverse, or the emperor, is all of the kings. I said when the emperor is in reverse and he or she does not know what to do for insight and wisdom, he turns into the hermit, which is for spiritual guidance, invoking, prayer, trying to get the insight and the wisdom to come up with the right plan, the right answer, so that he or she can get the results that they need and want. Okay? Because that will be the highest ideal coming from an emperor. An emperor just don't take chances. That's like a knight or a page without thinking. Because an emperor has to come up with a business plan. They have to come up with those ideas. They have to make you know, a business plan out, right? If they're going to apply or want to give somebody money for to start a business as a CEO, CFO, they want to see a business plan coming from this person as an emperor, you know. So, because this person can also be well established, or they're decent in what they do as a living. They can be entrepreneurial. They also can be a father. The kids don't have to be with or live with them, okay? But maybe they do have kids, or a child, one or plural. But whether this is you or cross watcher, you have also been thinking, coming up with your own plan and insight, prayer. You also still have been looking for your lover, whoever that may be, in your future. You also was taking a closer look at this person to see if they were a person that you can make your mate, okay? But for some of you, if this is your cross watcher, they were looking at the beauty within you, divine feminine, and you touch something within them as a spiritual side for them to want to have this awareness as analyzation, but they couldn't come up with the right words to activate this, okay? Because, yep, King of Pentacles in reverse. That's why the Sun card kept coming out in this deck at the top. So it will be some ninth house spiritual changes happening. Remember when I said also last night that you don't want to start or end anything when the sun is in Scorpio. Scorpio 8th house is an ending house. It's a transformation house. Okay? So whether this is you or your cross watcher, they were coming from some imperfections in their life. Probably trying to stack some money in between jobs, taking on a couple of extra jobs for the holiday, especially if they have kids, for people who still want to go out there and buy all that crap, you know. Probably having issues with the other co-parent. Maybe they separating and or divorcing, wanting to leave that home, or the other co-parent is leaving them, okay, out of the home. It can go both ways. Because maybe the divine feminine, as their other co-parent that they were living with, maybe that divine feminine or masculine wants to break free according to their journey. So it's not always that the man is initiating to leave a relationship. There's plenty of divine feminine that leaves. Maybe they see an emperor in somebody else. Maybe they see somebody else as a king of pentacles, waiting for them to turn into an emperor. Everybody's life journey is different, and I don't like for a lot of readers to always blame it on the masculine, because a lot of divine feminines leave relationships. Okay? And a lot of times it's not the masculine's fault, because shit go both ways, right? It take two people to play. Nobody is 100% perfect. It's just that somebody could have been also here with somebody since their childhood, or a very younger at age, and they had a child or jumped into a relationship, too early on in their early 20s, or just turning 25, and then quickly had a child with this person, and now they've been with this person for a while, they built a home, they had another child, but the masculine or the divine feminine now sees that it's stages to this stuff, right? When it comes to spiritual growth, personal growth, relationship growth, and actually analyzing who and what you pick when it comes to relationship. So a lot of people, like our older grandparents and parents and ancestors said, take your time about getting into relationships. Get to know the person. Okay? Now, again, this emperor or you could have had or is still having a couple of financial changes. Um, or maybe you just paid some bills off with the King of Pentacles in reverse. I see you, Stagner. I just didn't want to break what I was saying while I was talking. Let's quickly. Oh, yeah, the Tower. As soon as I say let's quickly, okay? The Tower in reverse is Aries, Scorpio energy, right? Self-asserted, upheaval, raw energy, aggression, desire, anger, survival, instinct, impulse, lust. Y'all can read, okay? All of this is reversed. So coming towards you with no aggression, okay? But it's still slow changes because the Four of Swords is here. Not chaotic or acting chaotic, but they are coming in on a motorcycle. Okay. Um, Still needing to understand spiritually to follow their instinct here. But now that the Emperor is in the upright, that may be quicker for some of you. Not being impulsive, okay? This is more of seeing an Empress value or Emperor value. So this is not going to be about a lustful relationship. I feel that this person is still getting the awareness, also can be you, about what they desire, because they are coming from a upheaval. They or you could have just had a Tower moment, which is they lost some money, they lost a house, family separated from them, they haven't seen their kid or their child or children or kid or children or child, okay? Um, they had to separate because of an argument or a debate, okay? And they had to leave probably very quickly and take a breath, probably go stay with other family, or they just had to get out of there, okay, to take a break and to rest, think about things, gain wisdom and insight, if this is still what they want to fight for, if this is something that they're needing to understand based on the other person telling them something, or you, however it go, okay? But a Tower moment has happened. Yep, crossroads. There you go. Journey, multiple choice, travel, free will, opportunity, weigh the options and decide. So, like I said, somebody here is still taking a breather. Now, Mercury is going to be retrograde till, you could still say, January the 1st, 7th, 2024. But this person can come towards you, or you may decide as an awareness to come to this person, because it is happiness and joy that can be the outcome here. It's just that I feel that it's about two people having different perceptions of awareness through wrong analyzation or wrong words that were said or heard, or secrets. The Strength card. Magnanimous, did I say that right? Magnanimous, generous, hospitable, creative, caring, warm, authoritative, open, active, languid, languid, and determined. Yeah, falling right on the emperor. The emperor, of course, naturally has strength because they have to display themselves as an emperor at all times. That can also be challenging, right? Thank you, angels. Where this emperor wants to let their hair down, okay, and have some fun. They want to enjoy some of their pastimes. They want to get off of this hard bench, okay, and walk around in the grass, go to the lake, go outing, go on some type of mini vacation, get away, relax, have a great time, have a great conversation. And it takes a lot of strength for an emperor to step down for a while and say, you know what, I need to pray, heal myself, relax myself, take some time for myself, have some fun. And then once I do that, I can think more business like, okay? Because they always say the more you're creative and the more you rest your mind or take a break, you more things come to you. But if you just work, and that's all you do and that's all you think about, because of course they may have a family or you to think about, or taking you on as a new partner or vice versa. This has got to be something that they have the strength to do. But this emperor also needs to be a lot more hospitable, okay, where that they're more open and caring, more warm, because the emperor can be very direct with their words. uh, their words can come off narcissistic, arrogant. you know they say Sagittarius speak bluntly, okay, but a lot of times they just be telling the truth. It's just the words that they choose to express themselves, it may offend the other person. So this may have been you, where maybe you said some words that came out the wrong way and offended this emperor, and this is why they took a break from you, or vice versa. Okay. Now, if you're listening to me and this is going to happen for you, then be warm and receptive, be active and ready to go out and have some fun with this person. Um, be open, but still be very authoritative and firm. Okay. The Hierophant. Stable, stubborn, yeah. Possessive, preserving, down to earth. Yeah, looking at that childhood innocent card, this emperor or you may see you down to earth or vice versa, but maybe they need to be more of that. Okay. Physical, sensual, strong, prosperous, and dependable. Taking a chance on a relationship here, the Hierophant. The Hierophant also is about government officials, corporations. It also can be set rules, regulations, policies, like I said in the beginning. Um, the highest ideals, and also your higher self. So a lot that you may not know that you're asking from this person is for them to be more of their higher self. And they may not understand or have the insight or the awareness about that. Just because you are more in tune to it right now, the person that you are about to meet or already know, or still somebody from your past, however it is for you, or vice versa, they're learning the hermit on how to not be so structured, how to become more down to earth, but still very authoritative, running their business, opening a business, being direct and very determined as an emperor, but being also open, more warm and receptive as the hermit, okay? And staying in their higher self. The Hierophant also is like the physical realm. The Hermit is more of the spiritual. But this is something that this emperor has to understand and analyze and see about himself or herself. So they will have the strength to try to fight for this, do it, or practice it. But you're gonna have to give them some time though. Four of Swords. So this can be why you still haven't heard from this person or they haven't heard from you. Same card from last night, the Tornado card. Storm brewing, tore up, a sudden unexpected end, breakdown, over and done, end, destroy, and liberate. Like I said, this Emperor here is wanting liberation, not only spiritually, but financially. So they could be wanting to, you know, break that 9 to 5 or free up more time to do more things that they like. Also to learn more about spirituality and being more caring and open because of you as an empress. To be able to be around you, the Sun card as an empress. They can't be this acting like this emperor 24/7. Okay. That's like going to a Starbucks or a coffee shop, a local coffee shop, right? And y'all going for hot chocolate cocoa. And they come meet you in a suit. And they sit straight up and drink the cocoa with their pinky out. Okay? And you came in your fuzzy boots and your fuzzy Vicky sweatpants and sweatshirt or hoodie, and they're sitting there in a tie suit. Now, I love a man in a suit and tie, don't get me wrong, but it's a place and time for everything. Okay, so you also can be teaching this person on how to wind down, how to loosen up. But the tornado here clarifying the activation and the King of Pentacles in reverse. Like I said, something in their life or your life is being activated that is over and done as a cycle. Um, it also can be a sudden unexpected end with this person. Maybe you don't see it coming. Maybe you did just meet this person, but maybe it didn't work out. Because some of you may feel that this person is taking too long for swords, but they're at a crossroads. They're at a crossroads right now. They could have multiple choices, not only in businesses, but also people in their life. But they do have free will. So will you take a chance when they take a chance? I see you want commitment. This person wants structure and everything like that too, but they may not be ready to commit. But they do want to come towards you though. So this goes on the Leo card, the Sun, which is a woman in reverse. What's up under there? The World card in reverse. So either you, this situation between the both of you, or them, a cycle is about to suddenly end as an awareness. They're looking for happiness. So if this person does have a co-parent that they're living with, married to, in a relationship with several people as options or weighing their options, they're still trying to get this insight about you as a divine feminine. Can you make them happy? They also want to be your baby daddy if you don't got no child or no children. Okay? You make them happy though. You make them smile. You make them feel innocent. Well, probably they're not. So that's a good thing. Okay. Alright, let me just throw out your ending cards. Thank y'all so much for watching. Let's check the bottom of the deck, which is, look at there, the diamond ring in reverse. So, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is not here, but it came out the other day twice in one spread. The Sun card is a yes. So some of you, they may ask you to marry them, or maybe you turned them down, or maybe this is a separation or a divorce that is this sudden ending, a sudden breakup, and they're still torn up about it because it's going to cost them money, it's going to do all that. They're going to have to turn within to get through that. That's going to take some time, but then they're going to want to take a chance still on the relationship. They're going to have to build their empire or their money back up, so that's going to require strength. Um, the emperor then is going to weigh their options about new multiple things that they want to have in their life. Don't have to be multiple people, but building up multiple businesses, buying several homes, trying to do passive income, whatever the case may be. Also may have wanting to buy another vehicle. It's all different type of things, but the diamond ring is in reverse. So no proposal, no engagement, promise, partnership, no agreement, no next level, no marriage, no union. So this can be in the works that's coming up. But if a person is just separating and divorcing, they may not want to commit right now. That can be why the Hierophant versus the Hermit card is here. But the person sees you, the star in you, though, the Empress. So this is going to be a huge decision that they would have to make that require a lot of strength to get out of something. Maybe it was their choice, maybe it wasn't. But to leave something and to get right back into a commitment. And they could be very scared of that as the Emperor with a reversed King of Pentacles, because that again is going to require a lot of money. To lose a lot of money, or the person took a lot of material things from them, okay, like TVs, the bed, the furniture. You see what I'm saying? Yep. And y'all reading is going to be probably in the late evening tomorrow. So that's why I did an hour tonight. But as soon as I put these cards out, y'all will be finished, so I don't have to hold you up. See that privileged lady? So this privileged lady, whether it's you that they see you as the Empress, because this little girl here, she looking almost the same, okay, as her materials and stuff going on, which is surround yourself with simple pleasures. Beauty is the language of the divine. And I feel that this person wants to be your support, and they also, they don't see you simple, but you could not ask for a lot, but they want to spoil you. They could have spoiled this other person and made them feel very privileged. But you know, with the Emperor here, if the Emperor feels like his money is being wasted or his time or whatever is being wasted, he don't like that, because now you're actually taking from him. Um, and this is also can be something that the Emperor is now seeing as a crossroads, um, and weighing the options and time to decide. They also may want to catch you, the Chariot, before you leave out of their life, because they have taken so long to communicate or come towards you. But they see you as that either they need to make more money or step up as the Emperor, because you could be, for a lot of you, an Empress. They don't mean you cost a lot of money, but maybe you just like the finer things. You like designer this, designer that, fancy cars. You like to travel. You just cost a lot of money. You like nice perfumes, you know, keep your hair done, your nails done, and it's going to be different for everybody. Toil and labor, they know it's going to be a lot of work, and you do too, in poverty. Something is happening. See there, the Lovers. Something is happening in this divine masculine and or your life where that they had a little mild setback. as a tower. Maybe their car broke down. Maybe they lost a car, wrecked a car, lost a job, had to close down a business. They're separating and or divorcing. They got to arguing with their co-parent. They moving out, or the other co-parent is moving out. Who taking the furniture? Who keeping the house? All that type of stuff, right? So it's just really up to you still, and also this your cross watcher. It's time to decide. Weigh the options at a crossroads. Do you want to give this an opportunity? It can be a sun card, but yes, it will be work like anything else in life. But it is asking you to give a chance. I feel that this person soon will want a commitment. It just may be a little minute. Okay, see there? Ace of Cups in reverse. It's coming. They just have to do and get some things out of the way. Scratch that ego. They're willing to work and build with you. And there go the star card again. The sun and the star card is the most, and see they're 4 of Wands. They also want to know, can they rebuild with you? And that's a scary thing coming from an emperor, because if they already lost a lot or is losing a lot, just getting in a love affair for an emperor is not going to solve or help anything. They also want something as stability in their life, because that's also something that they stand for, and that's what they are too, as strength. Okay, but that's it. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. Remember, this reading can stretch out till January the 1st over New Year's. Give it a extra couple days till January the 7th as shadow time. And yeah, I'll still be back tomorrow for your other reading. I haven't forgot about each individual signs for Rahu and Ketu. I'm going to have to do those a little bit at a time. I just got tied up last week and this week. But yeah, we're going to get it done. Okay, we got till May 29th, 2025. So, yeah, we're going to get it done. Thank y'all so much for being loyal subscribers and watching my channel. Please leave the like button. Also, leave a comment. Watch my Cardi B reading that I posted in my community tab. And, you know, just look in your feed and watch somebody else's video too, where she was talking live on Instagram, explaining her feelings and everything that she said yesterday in Instagram live. I said that she was going to say back in 2019. So, cliffhanger, okay? I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.